There we go. We're going to start in about a minute here, but Jenna just swooped in. Yep, it started recording, Jenna. She's camping right now and, of course, helping us from the campground. What a rock star. Wait, one more minute.
Are you coming to Ottawa?
I'm not. We have the Calgary Home Show that weekend, so we've invested a lot of money in that. You going?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It makes sense.
Yay, that's awesome. How far would the event be from you? Hey, Patty.
Not far.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's at the airport, so.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Yeah, of course you're going to go. That makes sense. That'll be a good one. Okay, well, it is. We might as well get going here. Yay. Hello, Mary Ellen. You look like you're in a tropical location. I like it.
I wish.
Right? Well, it feels tropical in Calgary today. It is so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right. So thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. I really appreciate you being live. We say learners are earners. So the people who come on here or watch the recording tend to be the most successful. So the more you can learn and be a sponge, the better. So I'm going to be talking about how to end August strong and how to really maximize your September. So we actually do about 60% of our business from September to December. So this is truly our best time of year because people are buying Christmas gifts, people are getting in the shopping mood, and we can have a massive fall season if you set some goals and work towards that. And I'm not sure if everybody knows me here on the call. There's a few new people. So my name's Andrea Sale. Been doing Pampered Chef for about 17 years. And I do a mix of both live and virtual cooking shows. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some ideas for both. But first of all, let's talk about ending August strong. So this is the last month that shared rewards is going to be offered in the company. So why not run a sale for your customers? I have some awesome 25% off images if you would like me to send them over to you so that you can use those guys in your VIP group. But this would be, I think Patty grabbed them today, so that's awesome. But why not run a sale? We have a full week left and they will automatically be, if whatever you set them up as, if you set them up today, they're going to automatically be sent in on Sunday because that's the 31st and the last day for shared rewards. So with shared rewards party, the more people shop, the higher the percentage they get off, all the way up to 25% off. And this has been a really great party type for us, but it wasn't the party. It never really did what Pampered Chef had intended. And that was to get more new customers into our database. They found that pretty much it was just us consultants running sales, and we're just running these shared rewards parties, and it's not really getting new customers. So they have decided, because people do post publicly, so you're not allowed to say, I have 25% off, or I'm running you can say you're running a sale, but you can't say the percentage and you can't post the link publicly. So you'll notice in all my posts, I say, please let me know if you'd like the link. And I never say the percentage off that it is. So that's kind of the problems that they were having with shared rewards, was that they felt as though it may have been cheapening the brand a bit with people running, customers, instead of staying loyal to one consultant, we're just kind of shopping around and shopping the sale. But hey, we get one more kick at the can for this shared reward. So why not run one this last week? If you guys have any discontinued, or if you find that there's anything sold out on the website, we have a little trick to be able to get you those sold out items. So for example, the stainless steel nonstick is all technically sold out, but we can just increase the quantity of one and then get it over to you. So that's pretty sweet. So if there's anything that you're looking for that's sold out, always just let us know because we can probably help you out. One more week of that. be sure to be advertising all the products that are that are being discontinued. Just so you guys know, the blender is leaving us August 31st, but it will be back, the same blender, in about end of November, beginning of December. They're just waiting on a shipment for it. So it'll be coming back, the same blender we know and love. The grill and griddle is going to be gone. So that is one you really want to promote. They did have a problem with tariffs with stainless steel. So that's why you'll see like the small scoop, the extra large scoop, the mini whipper, a lot of our spider strainer. A lot of those guys are going because it's just going to be too expensive for our customers for it to make sense. So we're hoping some of those come back, but items like the splatter screen, for example, or the reusable silicone bags, those ones were just low. They were not selling super well. So those ones will be leaving our line. So our new catalog does not have prices in it, but there is a price list. You guys are probably, I've seen like 7 edits of this thing, but you can print it off. Best way to print it off for a live event would be to double side it if you can. Yeah, they haven't said about the bamboo spoons or the toaster tongs, but I'm assuming those will come back. It's actually only like 4 or 5 things that are coming back. I think one of them is the cold brew pitcher they're trying to bring back as well. And a lot of those guys are, a lot of the times what they'll do is like return from the vaults, like the mini whipper was. So hopefully we can do that and create some hype. So you guys also received 25% off new consultant kit coupons, and those are expiring August 31st. So we want to make sure that we're using those, asking people about the business. And, the worst thing that can happen to somebody is asking them. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to be complimented you thought of them. So I like to go through my VIP group and send a message and be like, hey, Susan, just wanted to see how your tools are holding up. I thought of you because I have this 25% off coupon. We're coming into our best selling season, and I know you love the product. What do you think? The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to be complimented you thought of them. And then often these people will come back around in a few months because you've planted the seed. So I always like to help you think of a few people in your lives you can ask about the business. So one would be somebody who loves to cook, or they're posting that they're posting their baking on Facebook, or they're a foodie like me that likes to dine out a lot. Be like, have you ever thought about doing Pampered Chef before? I think you'd be awesome because. And then, you'll start a conversation back and forth. And you can always send me screenshots. A lot of the times a no is not a no. It could be a not right now, or I can help you counter some objections. So one of my favorite ones is when people are like, oh, I'm way too busy to do Pampered Chef. And then I say, well, busy people actually make our most successful consultants because busy people get stuff done. And that has gotten me so many new people added to the team. Another one to think about is somebody in your life who maybe they need a break from the kids, or they're a stay-at-home mom and they just need an outlet besides the kids. You can think of somebody who was laid off or their spouse was laid off. Somebody who you would love to travel with. And then somebody who lives in like BC or the Maritimes. Those are both areas that we really need consultants. We have very few consultants in those areas. So you can just say to them, hey, I was thinking of you. Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef, where we really need consultants in your area? I think you'd be awesome at this because. So I wish that we could just post on our timeline, I have a 25% off coupon. Who wants to use it? But you will find that you'll get the most success from directly messaging people, as we know, for bookings and for recruits. So discipline. So if you're staring at an empty calendar for September, like I'm going to be spending the next little while getting some bookings for September. All right. So another idea to finish off August is you can host your own fundraiser. What cause is near and dear to your heart? And then you can send out a CCE, which is a consultant connection email under my contacts to advertise your fundraiser. And we can run fundraisers dated in August all the way to September 7th. and still have them count for double. So then you're getting September sales, hopefully August sales, and you're still going to get double contributions. And then another cool thing you can run in your VIP group is a last chance first glance party. So this would be showing like the last chance for people to get some of the products that are discontinuing, and then some first glance at the new products that are coming out. So one of the things I am working on right now for you guys is a 3-day fall launch template on Post My Party, so that you can run this 3-day launch in your VIP groups to show all of your customers the new products. Woohoo! Excited about this one. So I'm just working on that right now. So because your customers are going to be whatever, I'm trying not to make a big deal about the amount of products that are being discontinued. It's kind of like get them before they're gone. But we have so many new products coming out. So remember for our fall launch that half of our products are being released on September 1st, and then the other half is October 1st. So we have a ton of holiday products, more than we've ever had before. Who's working towards those holiday products this month? Woohoo! There's so many of them. So that's when you sell 1,200, 2,500, or 5,000. You can earn the new holiday product shipped to your door. So make sure that you've set a goal of which level you'd like to reach. And we still have pretty much an entire week to get there. So you can even do a thermometer on your timeline. Help, I'm so close to a goal, but be telling people that you're working towards something, because people love to help people reach goals. Another good idea would be to do a freezer meal workshop in September, but you can submit the spices in August. So that's a fun one to do. There's actually under team sale in files, there's a menu called Back to School. And that one is a really great one to do at this time of year. You can host your own freezer meal workshop in your home, or if you have somebody who would be interested in hosting for you, you can partner with them. Like, hey, if you host this freezer meal workshop in your house, I'll give you all your spices for free, plus you'll get the host rewards. Or you can also do them virtually. So this way they'll get the spice packages sent to them. You'll send them the grocery list, and then you'll get on Zoom to compile some of those meals. So this is the top time to do a freezer meal workshop, I find, is this back to school, because everybody's getting back in routine. Or I like to do them in January for like a lighten up, because everybody's trying to eat healthy and get back to going there. I wanted to show you guys, I got the new table runner. Very nice. So this is the sales incentive. Look at all the cute little spoons for September. So when you sell $1,200, you get this really pretty table runner. I think it's reversible. So that is the sales incentive for September. You're seeing it here first. It is so cute. I didn't even know about it until it came in the mail. So fun, really classy looking table runner for the month of September for sales. So when we're launching the new products, you can post a picture of yourself with the catalog, ask who would like to be given a catalog, so you can pop a couple in the mail. And the biggest thing is to follow up with the people you sent a catalog to and be like, what's on your wish list? I'd love to help you get that for free, and ask them if they'd be interested in hosting. Another thing that you can do is host your own fall launch. So you could, in your own home, invite everybody you can possibly think of and make one of the new recipes from the season's best. That's a super fun way to get sales for you and show your customers some new products. I highly recommend, if you've never done it, Shannon's so good at doing this, and Kellyanne's been inspiring me so much with her harvest meals, is to go live on your timeline, or just pre-record a video and pop it onto your timeline about a product. So I did the cold brew pitcher today, and I did sell a couple cold brew pitchers just from that post. Or the day before, butter chicken meal mixes. So it's always the weirdest people that come out of the woodwork when you post on your timeline. And Mary Ellen, you've been going live lots in your VIP group, so that's awesome. I've been seeing your videos. Nice work. Yay. So one of the things you can do as well is when you guys are going to get a hold of this 3-day post my party template. Every person who likes a product, you're just going to be following up them. Hey, thanks so much for loving my table vacuum counter vacuum video. Would you be interested in hosting to get a ton of free stuff? This is the best time of year to host because people are stocking up with Christmas gifts. I love how we can officially say that we're vacuum salespeople now because we're selling a vacuum. I think that product's going to go viral. I think we all thought it was kind of silly when it first came out, but man, I've been using it so much, like underneath my gas burners and stuff. So I think it is going to be so popular. I'm obsessed with the new leak-proof containers too. So figure out what you love the most, and the more you talk about it and the more consistent you are, that's what's going to drive results. I have also been getting the most bookings, and I'm going to post this in the chat, from that one script that's like, I'm looking for somebody with a letter. Let's see here. I'm just going to post it for you guys. Oh, Tupperware. Are they seriously still around? I don't know if they are. Just joking. Okay, here is my finally, Tupperware came out with that. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys the message that's gotten me the most bookings. So another trick that I found recently is you can actually message people on your Facebook who let's see here who you're not friends on Facebook with, but you've privately messaged with them in the past. So I'll post a video of this, but you literally go under your profile, friends, and then I think it's recent. And I scroll to the bottom, and in there you'll find so many people you're not friends with that you've privately messaged before. And I've been getting so many bookings off of these people with this script. So copy and paste this script and put it somewhere. This one, I've pretty much, all of my bookings lately have been from this one script. And the trick is to say you're going to set yourself up with 30 minutes to do some messaging or an hour. Spend that entire 30 minutes looking for new people to message with this script. So don't respond back to anybody until your 30 minutes is up. That way you're going to reach way more people. And it does take a lot of people asking a lot of people with this script, but you will start to have the yeses trickle in. We always get the no's that will come out first, and then the yeses start to trickle in. So just don't even look back and see who's read it and not responded. Next, just keep going on to the next person. We always say that 4 bookings a week. So 4 will make you great, or 4 is great because 1 could be $1,000 party, 2 could be $0, and 1 could be $200. But if you just did the $1 party, you're like, these Facebook parties suck. So the goal is at least 4 parties per week. I don't even really like to run parties unless I have 4 going, because it just seems like a waste of time if I'm just running 1. So as many as humanly possible. Patty, you've had some awesome sales this month. What are some of the things you've been doing to get some sales?
Oh, what have I been doing? I've been messaging a lot of people, and I've been phoning people that I haven't talked to in an awful long time. So I keep reaching out, and I push my sisters to get me some sales, and they seem to come through. Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for you. So when you call them, what kind of things are you saying on the phone? Like, I'm looking for some hosts this month.
Well, you know what? I don't have a lot of parties booked for September. I only have 3. So I've been trying, but I've been trying to sell more for this month because I worked the exhibition and it didn't go as well as I thought it would. So I'll never do it again.
No, because it seemed like, how many days was that?
It was 8 days. It was exhausting, and it was too much for just me. I had my sisters, but it was too much, and I don't think that it was worth it. And then I missed that time of not messaging people and getting parties, and I'll do a 1 or a 2 day market, but never an 8 day alone again.
Yeah, that makes
I'd
sense.
probably group with some people. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you're to do it with a couple of people, that would make sense. But yeah, that's a lot on you. Good for you for taking that on, though. I kept seeing your
Yeah.
videos and like, she's still at this expo. You're amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Wow,
hard, but yeah,
you
I'm
did.
gonna just keep trying to get those September parties and
Yes, good
they'll come.
call.
Yeah.
Yes, September parties, and then and you're having an awesome August, and keep those sales strong too. I'm always best at like when September starts, I'm going to work on September, and I always work on August until the very last day of August. So I'm trying to get as many sales in as humanly possible in the current month that we're
Yes.
in. Would love to hear from Kellyanne too, who's running a $8,500 fundraiser right now.
Good for
Holy
you.
man.
You actually want me to talk?
Yeah. Put you on the spot.
I always do a roundup for heart, like every year. It's kind of a little bit of a passion of mine, and I kind of set a goal to be an ambassador every year. So that's my fundraiser. I wasn't getting any luck of people actually wanting to do any, so I just did mine. Um, I do like some of the larger orders. Like the other day, I got an order for 3 grills. So I told him that I give him 25% off. So he added another grill. Um,
4 griddles.
yeah, with the plate, like with the waffle plates. So it shows full price because it's going into the fundraiser, and then the 25% is coming as a consultant gift from me, which at the end of the year is good because it's a total tax write-off that we all need, especially I do. I actually sent out personal messages about our items leaving.
Oh,
So
good
I
idea.
got quite a bit of sales through that. I did send out an email blast. I feel sometimes those get lost in junk mail. So I just took the time to send out personal messages, text messages, through Messenger, whatever it was. And then I just made sure I was posting like every day. Um, if I missed a day, it was because I was extremely busy with my life right now. So I would post my supper. Um, when I did the mini meatloaves, I ended up selling a few of those cupcake pans because the day before, I think I posted that they were leaving us. So the next day, when I made the mini meatloaves, I sold some there. So there is people out. They are spending money. It is tough, like tough to get bookings, but just if you're consistent and you keep moving forward, you start filling your calendar, and then the sales do start coming easily. So that's just my little bit of advice.
Love that. Stay consistent. Thank you, Kellyanne.
You're welcome.
And between now and September 7th, choose, Roundup from the Heart is a great one because it goes to your city's local food bank. So choose one that you are passionate about, and, tell your customers, I've set a goal for how much money I'd like to raise for this organization. I always do one for the women's shelter. So I tell them why I'm passionate about it and kind of what they provide. So choose a fundraiser and go for it. We also have something called bundles. So bundles are a text. So what you do is you would text. We do bundles via Project Broadcast, which is a texting program that you can text your customers from a website called Project Broadcast. You can also manually text your customers. That you don't want to put them in a group message, though. Nobody likes group text messages. But if you do import your customers into Project Broadcast, you can send them a message saying, hey, I hope you're having a good summer. I'm going to be featuring some sale bundles in the next week. Would you be interested in being added? And then you're going to individually send them. So for my text bundles, they got like 3 texts a day for 7 days. And there's a back to school one that's being built right now by some American girls. We can change the pricing on and use. Candace had a super successful Prime Day bundle. She kind of like did it just like Prime Days. There was a gal in the States who kind of did it like Prime Days, and she had a $10,000 sale. Like the sales from all the bundles were $10,000. So these are things that we're going to be looking to do more in September, because we no longer have shared rewards, but we can, it's so great because now we're selling full price. So instead of your customers saying like, I'll just wait till the next sale, well, maybe I'll run a sale for you guys, maybe Black Friday or Cyber Monday kind of thing, or, maybe once or twice a year, but it's not going to be as often. And if you want, your products, either host to get it for free, or people are just buying regular price, which is more commission for us. Same with the price increases. So you'll see in the new catalog, we do have a number of price increases. But just a reminder, our customers don't actually know the products off by heart, like the prices like we do. And whenever they do a price increase, I just say to people, it just means more commission for you. So more money in your pocket. So it's not something to freak out over. If people are freaking out about prices, I always say to them, you pay regular price? Weird. You should have a party, get it for free. No one pays regular price. So make them feel, if they say it's too expensive, I always say, why are you paying regular price? Let's get it for you for free. Another one is our stoneware muffin pan is coming out. Woohoo! September 1st, and that's for Canadians only. So they're doing it ahead of Thanksgiving. So it's not coming out for the Americans till October 1st. So kind of exciting that we get that muffin pan for us first, which is awesome. And they do have enough. So this was kind of like a unicorn product. I was like impossible to find these guys really. And people found that when they did launch them October 1st, 2023, we sold out of them in like 20 minutes. It was pandemonium. So they have enough like football fields of these stoneware muffin pans, and people do want them. So if you don't have one yourself, it's a great one to purchase. Or of course, under Marketing Kitchen, you can find some great images and videos. Actually, I'm going to share some really great images on the team page. Julene posted all these different recipes in the stoneware muffin pan. And she's like, who wants a stoneware muffin pan? As soon as somebody says they want a muffin pan, be like, do you want to get that for free by hosting? So whenever often when people will message me for just one product, I'll say, why don't we get that for free for you by hosting your own party? So if they say no, who cares? Just take their full price order. But it's so nice to turn like a $70 muffin pan into a $700 show by asking. And you won't get a yes unless you ask. Another fun one that some American gals have been doing is a charcuterie workshop, or is there something that you make that you could teach people? So for example, the charcuterie board workshop, they had a choice of either buying like a $45 pan or the Lazy Susan or the chilled serving platter. They can choose which one they would like. And then they would purchase that before coming to the workshop. And then people would come to your house and learn how to make a charcuterie board. I was thinking, Kellyanne, a beatnik workshop. That would be super fun. Something like that. Or you're, inviting people over to your house to make something like, for example, pasta in the stand mixer, and then just show them how to make a couple different shapes of pasta. So workshops, people love getting together, and workshops are a great idea to fill your calendar as well. Oh, wow. 10 to 15 for stoneware muffin pans, Mary Ellen. Amazing. Yeah, they've been gone for so long that they are going to sell like hotcakes. So if you haven't already, set a goal for what you would like to sell in the month of September, and set a goal for what you would like to sell for the remaining week of August. So if you're working towards that $1,200 and you're at $0 in sales, write $1,200 down and go for that amount. It is crazy that only 3% of people actually write down their goals, and of those, 90% of people actually accomplish them. So put it somewhere you can see it every single day. So I have a bunch of goals right now in my fridge, and I sit there like, okay, better get to work. I'm not watching TV until my calendar's full. Discipline and consistency. Look at that. 30 minutes on the button. Those were kind of my ideas of how to wrap up August, and then some ideas to start September strong. But hosting your own party in September virtually as well. So you can say I'm a mystery host party. So I'm going to draw for the mystery, all of the host rewards. That's a great way to start getting some sales as well. Anybody have any questions or comments or things that are working for them right now you'd like to share?
I sent out 372 messages on Project Broadcast, and I got 2 orders. So I'll take them. They're in a shared rewards, but
Good for you. Yeah, it's crazy how summertime, right? It's like people wear. That's why I run a shared rewards at the beginning of the month, and then I had so many people that were like, I missed your sale, that I'm running one now at the end of the month. So trying to capture, people being on holidays. But good for you for sending that out, Halima, for your last one. And I find that, when does your shared rewards end? Or did it already end?
I'm gonna end it on Friday.
Nice. Awesome. Good idea, before the long weekend. And I find a lot of most of my shared rewards orders come in the last 24 hours. So you're not annoying. Remember, if you feel like you're being pushy, you're not being pushy. Just make sure people know when the deadline is. And that last 24 hours is so fun, because the people are like, oh yeah, I better order before it's out, right? So either sending them message via Project Broadcast, text them, call them, post on your timeline, post in your VIP group, and email them. So all the ways. Don't feel like it's too much. People, you don't want to miss anybody. Anybody else have any questions or comments or good ideas?
So the shared rewards, that can be any product, right? It doesn't
Yes.
just have to be, okay. And I did post right on my VIP 25% off. So I'll take that off as soon as we're done here.
You can do it in your VIP group is okay, just not on your timeline.
Okay.
VIP is fine.
Okay.
Nowhere public, Patty.
Yeah, just nowhere
Okay.
public. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't know how strong they're going to be policing it. I'm not gonna test the waters, but it's the last week. If I'm gonna get in
Yeah.
trouble, just kidding.
I've seen a few out there, so I am assuming they're not policing it very hard.
No,
And like by big
Right.
people too, like nationals.
yeah, they're probably like,
They haven't policed it very well at all, period. So,
yeah, exactly.
But make
If it
sure
was us,
that,
they would though.
make sure your shared rewards parties are closed at the end of August.
Yes, make sure they are closed. They're
can't
going to
flip
auto
over.
submit. They cannot flip over. Same with any products they're discontinuing. They will be removed from carts on September 1st. So August 31st is the last day for anything that's retiring. So stock up on any goodies you want, or just be blasting it everywhere. That's the last for them to get these products. It's kind of a nice opportunity. We had a really strong finish to February because of all the enameled cast iron that was leaving, and we had one of our record months in our record February because of the opportunity of being like, get it before it's gone. So make sure to be telling everybody what those are. So you can send out emails. I use MailChimp. It's free for, I believe, up to 3,000 contacts. And you can also go under my contacts, send CCE, which is customer connection email. Any other questions or comments? Are you running a shared reward, Shannon?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do I do a big sale twice a year. One in February for my Pampered Chef anniversary and one in August for my wedding anniversary. So
Oh,
I
nice.
always do it anyways. So
Nice.
yeah.
So, might as well take this opportunity. And we can still run sales in the future. We just can put them under a past host discount email, or put some in the host benefits if they're close to you, if they live close to you.
And I'm really pushing the mystery boxes. I'm like, guys, it's a big surprise, and you're gonna get way more. So I'm
Thank
really
you for
pushing them.
reminding me. Yes, mystery boxes also go till August 31st, and there's been a few people in the States who they've had customers buy them every week. Like every time they launch the new ones, they've bought like 4, 5, 6 different mystery boxes. So, right, get people, this is our last chance at the mystery boxes too. Thanks for reminding me about those. All right, you guys.
I actually had a customer buy the smaller mystery box, and she calculated the price, and it's less than $60.
Ooh, she'll have to tell her
So,
office about that one.
yeah, so she said she sent me a message, and I'm like, I have no control over the mystery boxes, so you can call in. I haven't heard from her since, but because of that, she canceled her party.
Oh, what? That
Yeah.
sucks. Huh.
And her parties are normally like $2,000.
Oh,
So
shoot. They were supposed to be over the amount, so maybe
Yeah.
home office. Yeah.
it was under.
I wonder. Oh, there was a mystery box that was missing a product, and it's being shipped out. And it was a small mystery box, so they are shipping that out.
Okay.
So they're
Looks
so
like
that
that's-
I have a feel because I'm positive that if it's under, they will ship a new product. So maybe let her know about that.
Yeah, I was just letting her cool off.
Yeah.
So,
What was the one? Yes, they forgot to add a reusable silicone bag, and that's what bumped him under. Okay, so that she will, just so you know, you can reach out to her. Hey, just so you know, they did make an error in the mystery bag, and you'll be receiving another piece.
I'd also call home office and let them know she canceled a party because of it too. Like they're usually pretty good about making it right.
Oh, that's too bad. Sure, yes. Sure, yes, I will for sure, Mary Ellen. Okay, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Anybody else have anything? August is historically not one of our top months, so just remember that our big months are coming. So if you're like, oh, this is kind of frustrating, just hang on. We're coming into our good time, and October, November is massive. So with our new muffin pan coming out and our new products, it's going to be coming into our best time of year. So keep on being consistent and reaching out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night.
You as well.
Gotcha. Bye.
Bye.